In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to automate X or Twitter posts with the help of AI. And no, I'm not talking about the generic garbage AI posts that we see everywhere. I'm going to show you how you can generate posts using best practices that are relevant, that are in your writing style, and other important details. So be sure to stick around for the full video. And if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I help marketers, creators, and business owners leverage AI to grow their audience, save time, and ultimately make more money. And if you want to know my favorite AI tools, prompts, templates, and more, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for this in the video description or pinned comment below. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you two workflows for automating X or Twitter posts. One of these workflows is going to be repurposing YouTube videos, whether they're your own YouTube videos or other YouTube videos. The other workflow is going to be repurposing RSS feeds. So if there's a blog that you follow, maybe it's your own website, basically repurposing those via an RSS feed into engaging Twitter or X posts that sound like you, use best practices, etc. So let's start with this first automation. And in this instance, I'm using make.com, but you can also apply this to Zapier, N8N, Gumloop, or any no-code automation platform. And when it comes to getting the JSON file or template for this, I have everything, including other automations, inside my AI automations vault in my community. I will leave a link to join in the video description below. But anyways, like I said, the purpose of this automation is to repurpose my long-form YouTube videos into engaging posts on X or Twitter while maintaining my writing style and also best practices. So whether you're uploading the JSON file or you want to just build this from scratch, I'm going to walk through each one of these modules with step-by-step instructions. And so let's start from the very beginning, the YouTube module. So all you would do to add this is you would click add a module, or there won't be one here. So you'll just see this button here, click the plus sign, and then type in YouTube. Now, the action we want here, if we click YouTube, is to watch videos in a channel. If I click that, this would either be your channel, so it's going to ask you for a channel ID, or any other channel. But before we do that, you first need to establish a connection to your YouTube account. So you would add, follow the instructions for integrating it by signing in with Google, and then go from there. And then once you're connected, to find your channel ID, simply go to your YouTube channel or whatever YouTube channel you want, copy the little @ sign here, so @ Ryan Dozer AI, come back to make.com, click ID Finder, paste it in the channel handle, click OK, and then it will automatically generate my ID. So I'm actually going to delete this because I have the module right here so I can show you. There's my channel ID. You can leave publish before, publish after, just leave those blank for now. And then limit, I would just put this on at 1 and then go ahead and click save. Now for the next module, we need a way to scrape the YouTube transcript. I prefer Dumpling AI for this. They have a pretty good free plan. All you need to do is go to dumplingai.com, sign up for a free account. I will leave links to all of these things in the video description below that I mentioned, trying to make this process as simple as possible for you guys. Once you sign up for a free account with Dumpling AI, click API keys, go ahead and click generate new secret key, name it whatever you want. I'm going to do demo, create key, copy that API key, come back to make.com, start that Dumpling, or find the Dumpling AI module. So you would click this and type in Dumpling AI. And then the action here is get YouTube transcript. So then what you would want to do is click connect automatically. And then you'd want to add your Dumpling AI account that you just created. So click add, paste in that API key from the previous step, click save, and then go on from there. Now, I'm not going to do that because I already have a module created. So I'm going to open up my existing Dumpling AI module, but that's how you would establish your connection. Now, this is an important step. You have to enter this exact YouTube URL or this process will not work. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals. This is the default URL for every YouTube video, and then each video will have its own specific ID. So to find this video ID, you should see a map here from the previous YouTube module once you click into this. Here is video ID. That is what we want to set up the Dumpling AI module. Leave timestamps on, do 5 English, that's fine, and then go ahead and click save. Now, something important to note here is you want to click save on the bottom. That way we're constantly saving our scenario so we don't lose our work. Now, after we set up our YouTube and Dumpling AI modules, the next step is we need to integrate our Twitter or X account. But unfortunately, Make.com discontinued Twitter app integration back in April 3rd of this year. I think this is the case for Zapier. Let me know in the comments if this is also the case for N8N. I'm not sure about Gumloop or those other platforms, but we need to find a workaround. That's one of the reasons why I created this tutorial, is because there is no direct integration with X or Twitter. If we go back here and click add a module and type in Twitter, there's nothing obviously. Or if you type in X, there is no X integration. There's XAI, but that is not the same platform as X. So there is no integration there. Well, what's the workaround? And you'll see I have a setup social accounts module. And what I'm doing as a workaround is I'm using a platform called Blotato. This is an all-in-one AI content platform. I have a full review you can find in the video description below for more details. This is honestly becoming one of my favorite AI solutions for social media management. They do have a free trial, so I just recommend starting there. And if you don't like it, you can easily cancel it. I'll leave a link for this in the description below as well. Once you sign up for Blotato and you scroll down and click settings, this is where you would integrate all your different social media accounts, including Twitter or X. So once you integrate your X or Twitter account, you'll notice down here it comes with an account ID. So I'm going to copy that and we're going to come back to this later. If we go back to the make automation, what I'm realizing here, so by the way, this is called a tools module. So if I look up tools and then hit this, and then if I click set multiple variables, that's where this is pulling from. But the more that I think about this, I will leave the JSON file for this automation template in the video description, and I'd recommend just uploading it. It's going to be way easier than me trying to explain all the different inputs right here. First thing you want to do is establish your Blotato API key. So to do that, go into Blotato on your interface here, click copy API key under API access, come back to make, and then you'll paste it in the value right here. Now you'll notice all sorts of other variable names, Instagram, Facebook, Facebook page, LinkedIn, etc. The one we want here is Twitter. It'll say Twitter ID. So remember I talked about that account ID. So if I go back to Blotato, find my Twitter account right here, copy account ID, come back, and then paste that account ID under variable value under the Twitter ID. You can go ahead and do the same for all your other platforms if you want, but in this particular instance, it's not a big deal. Make sure you click save. Now for the next module, you'll notice I'm using Claude to actually write the Twitter post. Now you can use OpenAI, you can use Gemini, it doesn't really matter here, but to find Claude, what you would do is type in Anthropic or Claude. You'll see Anthropic Claude here, click create a prompt. I'm going to delete this and then click my existing one. Now to integrate your connection with Claude or Anthropic, you would click add, and then you need an API key. So to do that, you'd go to Anthropic Council, which is council.anthropic.com, sign up for a free account, go into billing, add like $2 or $3 in API credits because you won't need really anything more significant than that to get started. Once you add a balance here, click API keys, click create key, do whatever you want, test, blah, 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 click add, copy this key, come back to make.com, paste it in right here, and then click save. I'm going to close this because I already have an API key integrated. Now, a couple important details here. I'm going to move my screen over so you can see this properly. I would recommend using Claude Haiku 3.5 to actually do this task, which is funny because I'm a big fan of Claude Sonnet 4, which works very well in the web interface. But what I've realized for some of these automations, Claude Sonnet 4 doesn't produce great outputs for whatever reason. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But I'm getting better outputs with Claude Haiku 3.5, which is also a cheaper model on the API side, by the way. So that's beneficial. I'd recommend leaving it just at 1,000 tokens for now, not a huge deal. For role, we want user. For type, we want text. And then for the actual text down here, this is the secret sauce. If you upload my automation file, the JSON file, it will automatically be in here by default. You would obviously want to go in here and change some of the details, though. You don't want to be the official voice of Ryan Dozer on X. You would input whatever your details are. Now, you'll notice I'm getting some options here, these little black boxes. Well, what is this, right? So I'm going to delete this and show you where I'm getting this from. basically saying use the title. So what I'm telling it here is I want it to repurpose this YouTube video into X or Twitter posts that sound like me. But I need to give it some references on what it's even supposed to talk about. So I'm saying use the title, which would be the YouTube title, and also the YouTube transcript. So I'm going to say and then let's find transcript under Dumpling AI to guide relevance. And then I provide the transcript again right here. And then I have all sorts of post requirements. I go down and give it all these words to avoid, hook requirements. I have all sorts of Twitter examples of posts that did decently well for me. So the more examples and instructions that you can provide these inputs, the better outputs that you're going to get. You'll notice mine is very long. So I'm going to click save. And that is the Claude module right here. Now, you also need an HTTP module with the action of making a request in order to post from your Blotato API using this automation of repurposing your YouTube video. If I click into this, again, it will be a lot easier if you upload the JSON file versus doing this from scratch, because all of this will already be filled in. What you need to do for the value is click Blotato API key from the variables module, from the setup social accounts module, scroll down, leave raw, JSON, and then this looks super confusing, but all you would need to do is where it says content and text, you would just need to make sure that for this Claude module, you find content, click that drop down, and then click text. That is pulling in the outputs, the AI generated outputs from that Claude module, and then posting it to your Twitter or X account. Now, down here, if this looks funky and you don't see Twitter ID, well, you would find this right here under the setup social accounts where it says Twitter ID. Go ahead and click that. Leave parse response no, leave everything else as is, and then click save. And then I'm going to click save again. All right, so let's actually test this automation quick. I'm going to right click the YouTube module, click choose where to start, choose manually. I'm going to manually choose a YouTube video that I want to repurpose. Here's a good one. Is SEO finally dead? I'm going to click save, and now I'm going to click run once, and let's see what this automation produces. All right, so the automation went through successfully with no errors, so that's always good to see. But let's actually go to my Twitter account and let's refresh it to see if the post went through. So I'm going to click my profile, scroll down, and here we go. Is SEO dead? AI search is killing traditional rankings, but video and multi-platform optimization are the new game. That's actually a really good post. I don't know if I'm going to leave that, but for the purposes of this, let's say your post isn't very good. I'd recommend deleting this. Only 2 people saw that. So if it was a bad post, that's a good thing. There is some trial and error required. And if you don't like the outputs, what you would do is simply come into this Claude module right here. I'm going to move my screen over so you can see this again. And then you would come into the text portion and you would edit all of these different inputs for post requirements, examples. You would just keep fine-tuning this until you get the results that you like. But that is the first automation for repurposing YouTube videos into X or Twitter posts with the help of AI. So now I want to quickly show you the second workflow for automating X or Twitter posts. And in this example, I'm repurposing articles, whether it's from your website or any other website, using an RSS feed and then using Claude to repurpose into engaging posts on X or Twitter. Now, what I'd recommend you do, and I will leave this JSON file in the video description below. Guys, the more that I thought about this is my gift to you. Usually I would put these JSON files in my community, but this is just way too confusing to try to make you go this step by step from scratch, trying to figure out all the different inputs for each module. So what you want to do here is I'd recommend uploading this JSON file, and you'll notice the first module is the RSS module. I believe you need to create a free account using rss.app. Don't quote me on that, but I would create a free account anyways. This is a great platform. And then once you do that, come back to this automation here, and then you need to enter a URL. Now, this is how you get an RSS feed. So in this particular example, one resource that I follow a lot for different AI news and stories is The Verge. And let's say I want to get this RSS feed for their AI category. Well, what I could do is copy and paste the URL, use a tool like RSS Finder, paste that in here, and then this is going to give me the RSS feeds. I think this is just one that it automatically created, but this is the actual RSS feed for the Verge artificial intelligence category. So I'm going to copy this, come back to my automation, paste it in here, maximum number of returned items. In this case, I believe we only want 1, and then I'm going to click save. Same with the setup social accounts module as prior, right? We're integrating our Blotato API key. We're getting that account ID from our Twitter account within Blotato. So if we go into Blotato under settings, right? Same process as previous, find our X or Twitter account, click copy account ID, back to the automation, paste it in right here, and then click save. Now, this is the same thing too as the previous workflow that I showed you with repurposing YouTube videos. The only difference here is we need to change the inputs to what the RSS module is. So the title of the article, the summary of the article, RSS feed. I want the URL of that particular article so my, X or Twitter account knows exactly what it's supposed to repurpose. And then I think the only other one that I had in here, was title and summary again when I'm referring to the hook. But again, if you upload this file, all of this should be in here. Now you would want to change things. Obviously, you don't want Ryan Dozer. You want to add your own details. But once that's done, you'd click save. Same situation as the last module or the last workflow as well, where we have our Twitter module or the HTTP module integrating our Twitter account as a workaround. Add the Blotato API key if it's not there, scroll down, add this previous text inputs from the Claude module if that's not there. So drop down for content and text. So that would be it right there. Twitter ID should be there, and then go ahead and click save. I'm going to click save again. Now what you want to do is let's actually test this. So I'm going to right click, choose where to start, select the first RSS feed item, and then it's pulling in all the recent articles under that category. Here's a good one here. Let's see. Delta Airlines is using AI to set the maximum price. OpenAI's, let's do this, the ChatGPT agent. I'm going to click save. I'm going to click run once. And that was super quick. So it's already out there. I was going to say I'm going to wait and skip ahead when this is done, but it looks like it's already done. So let's pull up my Twitter account. Let's refresh this. And then let's see what it came up with. OpenAI's ChatGPT agent exposes corporate America's laziness. AI now controls entire computers. Buckle up. That is a very bold statement and kind of a clickbait. Not bad, though. Honestly, not bad. I might go back and say, make the tweet a little longer, maybe make it less provocative, right? And you can input and tweak all of those different inputs like I previously explained. But that's the second automation for automating your Twitter or X posts. Now, one important detail I forgot to mention in the first example is to fully automate this, we need to set a time interval. So if you scroll down where it says every 15 minutes, go ahead and click this. And let's say you want to have 1 tweet a day. Maybe you want 3 tweets a day, 1 tweet a week, whatever it is, click your interval here. So I'm going to do every day. And then let's just say 8 a.m. Every day at 8 a.m., I want to send a tweet that repurposes an article from The Verge. And then I'm going to click save. And then I want to click activate scenario. So now every single day at 8 a.m., it's going to pull in the latest article in that AI category, repurpose that, and automatically generate a post on X or Twitter using the provided guidelines inside my Claude input and inside my Claude module, So that's the second method for automating X or Twitter posts by repurposing articles using an RSS feed. So that's my full tutorial for automating X or Twitter posts with the help of AI. And if you've made it this far into the video, first and foremost, I truly appreciate you. If you found value, be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. But most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.